phone starts ringing. I take a look. It says pendejo number 2 is calling me, which means my supervisor is calling me after hours. So, of course, I am not picking up the phone. Text message, Junior, it's an emergency. Junior, help us out. Pictures, videos all over a broken fire sprinkler pipe, okay? They got a major issue on their hands, and they don't know where the cutoff valve is, okay? And I'm not saying 1 because I don't give a fucking 2. I just got an 80-cent raise 2 weeks ago. This knowledge worth way more than 80 cents, huh? And yes, I'm petty as fuck. Today I come into work. That said supervisor is waiting for me with his 2 little henchmen. Oh, Junior, oh my God, we were calling you last night. It was an emergency. You didn't...
You taking the hill, I'm taking the underhill.
Answer the text, why didn't you answer? I was like, you were calling me in an emergency? He's like, yes. I'm like, what number were you calling me? He says, my number. I was like, that's the problem. That's not the number that you call in case of an emergency. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, everyone knows that the number that you call in case of an emergency starts with a 9 and ends in a 1-1. You don't fucking call me. He's like, oh, Junior, that's so unfair. I'm like, no, it's not unfair. You didn't include me in the emergency fund money when we were talking about raises 2 weeks ago. You gave me 80 cents. 80 cents does not equate to the amount of information that I know. And you're my supervisor, right? He's like, yes, I'm your supervisor. I'm the authority figure here. I was like, well, if you're supervising someone, you should know the exact same information that that person knows. That person should rely on you for information, not the other way around. Huh? How can you make more money than me and no less than me? This doesn't make any sense, which brings up a very important question for yourself. If you find yourself ruling, supervising other people, make sure that you know what you need to know, and you don't find yourself depending on an asshole like me that's going to remind you how fucking stupid you actually are, okay? And he says, oh, Junior, we offered you a promotion. I was like, you offered me a trap. You offered me an extra $3 grand a year for an extra 10 hours a week. How the fuck does that make sense? I already don't like you. If I have to spend another 10 hours a week with you, I would probably hate you and myself for allowing myself to put myself in that fucking situation. So a promotion is not really a promotion. It's a trap. You're not letting me live, and every single second that I spend here, every single fucking minute, I'm not any happier. So why would I do that to myself? He's like, oh, if you're not happy, you know what you got to do. I was like, yes, I got to tell you to fuck off. And that's what I'm doing. So you can fuck off. You could tell HR. I know you're going to say you got to go to HR now. No. Fuck HR too. I'm not going. I'm taking a mental health day. I'm having a mental breakdown right now. Oh my God, my head fucking hurts. I'm going to go see a doctor. And you know what they're going to tell me? Yes, you had a mental break. And I'll bring that paper in, and then there's nothing that you can fucking do about it. So fuck off, okay, Phil? 7:30 p.m. last.
Life, change